Hey everyone, it's Bob Crossan for Waterworld and Wastewater Digest. I am joined today by Alain Dedieu. He is Water and Wastewater Segment President for Schneider Electric, and we're going to be talking about some automation things today. So, Alain, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you taking your time.
Thanks for inviting me. Very happy to be on this show today.
Yeah, so what really spurred this conversation was a press release that I saw about Royal Haskonings DHV. How are Schneider Electric and Royal Haskonings working together in the water and wastewater space? What's kind of new there?
Actually, all the story starts because we were, I would say, a supplier of solutions to Royal Haskoning and the different applications they were, I would say, building for the water wastewater systems. And they came to the market with a new concept called Nereda, which is a wastewater system which is having less footprint, more efficient, and so on and so forth. This is their IP actually. And they were looking for a different way of working together and putting the system, the automation system on these applications, where they were looking for having a kind of open but as well standard systems that could be replicated around the world, knowing that most of the applications have been set up by contractors or by system integrators. And this is where all the discussion starts with Royal Haskoning in a different way for the Nereda project.
Yeah. So what does this mean for automation solutions for water and wastewater facilities? Are there new capabilities that are being opened up here? What does it mean kind of for the future?
Actually, when the discussion starts, we were just releasing an automation concept, I would say an automation software that was unique in a way that it was not related to the traditional way of doing automation. And that was for us the opportunity to test in real life the capabilities and also to test the adoption. You may know that the automation world is kind of reluctant to change, and innovation is coming down the road, and we have to propose the best of the technology all the time. And that was the reason why we introduced this automation system, which is, I would say, to make a long story short, based on three features. First, this system is asset-based design, which means that there is no translation in any language, automation language that could be either a ladder logic and so on and so forth, but it's really based on the digital continuity between the design of the assets, the automation of the assets, and the monitoring of those assets. As such, we can reduce drastically the design time. We have figures around 50%, or the setup, the commissioning. And also we are able to very much improve the monitoring and reduce the downtime. At the same time, we are improving also the efficiency of the whole running. The second pillar is more around the decentralization. This is a system that can be decentralized and which is hardware independent, which means that for the same solution, depending of the habits of the regions, depending of the customer needs, you could have a system which is very scalable, very flexible, at the same time very resilient, because as it is decentralized, it may operate in a downgraded manner without having all the assets working together. And this is also based on the orchestration, a great improvement in the efficiency. And finally, the solution we are bringing is very much bridging IT and OT, and that was one of the requests of Royal Haskoning, to be able first to embark the analytics and I would say the recipe management, if I may say, that they're having in their controller into the automation. And as well, it was also the possibility to have additional connection to IT tools, being asset management, being weather forecast, or in the future being also other, I would say, IT software that are run more on computers and not really on the automation systems. And the last, this one is very important for the future because it's opening a lot of doors to have, first of all, the same cyber physical system and to be able to bridge edge control and edge computing together.
Wow. So a lot of pieces all coming together to make a complete puzzle, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, and beyond this, this is really important to demonstrate, and we were using, I would say, this proof of concept in order to make the demonstration of all the benefits and around the flexibility, the scalability, and the resilience of the system as a total. Because, as I said earlier, this system is putting together by system integrators that are around the world, from Brazil to Indonesia to Europe to Africa, South Africa. So which means that we have to provide the same level of performance, whatever the value chain to get there.
So you talked about some of the evolutions of this technology, ways that you're using it in this particular instance. What do you see as the next greatest innovation for automation? Where do you see this going for water and wastewater?
I may consider already that EcoStruxure Automation Expert, the new software suite we are providing, is a major step. And that helps this automation community to fix already major issues, which are first, the openness, which is not really there so far, where you can match software and hardware. So we can disconnect from the hardware proposal. Second is really bridging the IT and OT world, having the benefit of extending the monitor reach to the very little sensor up to the cloud. And for me, the next innovation that will be coming is building on this IT OT convergence. This is going to be when you're going to be able to merge the edge control, which is really automation related, and the edge computing, which is much more IT analytics, artificial intelligence related. When we're going to be able to have really unified cyber physical systems around those two topics, I think that's going to be the next evolution of automation. Knowing that we are not that far from there. It's not in centuries. I think it's going to be more like 2 to 5 years.
Wow. Well, yeah, technology always moves so darn fast. So it's kind of exciting to be in that field.
Yeah, and to be honest, we are also leveraging the speed of the IT business, the IT technology, because this business is now really evolving at very high speed.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate you taking the time.
I appreciate as well. Thank you, Bob.
And for everyone who's watching, check out our video description below. We have some resources to a couple more things that you can read about when it comes to automation in the water and wastewater sector. And once more to Alain, thank you so much.
Thank you.